Michelangelo once said, "I saw the angel in the marble and carved it until I set him free." His words remind us that hidden potential exists within us all. However, often we find ourselves trapped by our own thoughts, dwelling on what's missing and what seems impossible. But what if there's a way out? Imagine if we could train our minds to see beyond the barriers, to uncover the extraordinary possibilities nestled within our dreams. This is where visualization steps in. It's not just daydreaming, it's a powerful method of crafting vivid mental pictures, a detailed roadmap to the future you crave. When we visualize, we don't just think, we feel and sense deeply. And emotions? They're the true language of the mind. These exercises can be as simple as closing your eyes and picturing yourself achieving your goals, or they can involve creating vision boards or journals filled with images and words that represent your desires. Engaging all your senses and emotions while visualizing is key to making the images feel real and tangible. Think of Michelangelo. He didn't just gaze at a slab of marble. He envisioned the masterpiece it could become. He felt the texture of David's skin, sensed the pride in his stance. This intense focus wasn't just artistic, it was the very tool that breathed life into his creation. Let's dive into a more relatable scenario. Picture a woman tired of the hustle and bustle of city life, dreaming of a cozy cottage near a serene lake. She doesn't just imagine it, she immerses herself in the fresh air, listens to the birds chirping, and feels the warmth of the sun on her skin as she sits on her porch, lost in writing. Each time she returns to this mental escape, it feels less like a far-off dream and more like a cherished memory. Her mind starts blurring the lines between imagination and reality, sparking a quest to turn this vision into truth. Opportunities appear, connections form, and suddenly, she might find herself holding the key to that cottage door. Now, this might sound like wishful thinking, but there's solid science behind it. Joseph Murphy, a pioneer in self-help, delved into the profound influence of our subconscious mind. Picture your mind as an iceberg. The part above water is your conscious mind, handling logic and everyday decisions. But lurking beneath the surface lies the subconscious, a reservoir of emotions, beliefs, and automatic reactions. Here's the thing. Our subconscious can't tell the difference between what's vividly imagined and what's real. That's why fear and anxiety can feel so intense, even if the danger isn't immediate. But we can turn this to our advantage. When we visualize our goals, our subconscious kicks into gear. It pushes us toward people, situations, and resources that fit the picture we've painted. It's like setting a destination on your inner GPS, and it adjusts your path accordingly. And this isn't just some new age idea. Dr. David Hamilton, a top expert on the mind-body connection, has dug deep into the power of visualization. His research reveals that when we imagine, our brains actually change. New pathways form, mimicking the actions and feelings of our desired reality. This preps us for success even before we take that first real-world step. Dr. Hamilton's research shows that our thoughts and intentions can actually change our physical bodies. He says, your brain can't tell the difference between something real and something you're just imagining. This idea is pretty mind-blowing and has some exciting possibilities. At Harvard University, scientists conducted a fascinating experiment. One group of volunteers practiced a piano sequence for hours every day, while another group only imagined playing the same piece. Surprisingly, brain scans showed almost the same patterns of brain activity in both groups. It seems our minds don't always see a big difference between doing something and imagining doing it vividly. Imagine if we could use our brains in a positive way, like training them for success instead of worry. When we picture ourselves achieving our goals and feeling proud and happy, we're not just daydreaming. We're actually setting the stage for these good things to happen in real life. But visualizing isn't like waving a magic wand. It takes practice and truly believing that what you want is possible. The cool thing is, anyone can do it. Anyone can tap into the awesome power of their own minds to start making their dreams happen. Now you might be thinking, how do I do this? Well, lucky for you, there are some really helpful techniques to try out. Let's check out a few to help you get started. Let's dive into Technique 1, the mental movie. This method, championed by Joseph Murphy, is like directing a detailed movie scene in your head. You're not just watching, you're the main character. Picture yourself achieving your goal using all your senses. This works best when you do it just before bed and right after waking up, when your mind is most open to new ideas. Now let's talk about Technique 2, the vision board. It's a great way to keep your goals in focus. Gather images, words, and even items that represent what you want, like your dream home, a successful business, or a fit body. Put it where you can see it often, and each time you look at it, you're reinforcing your deepest desires. Let's explore Technique 3, meditating on desired conditions. This method, highlighted by Dr. Wayne Dyer, suggests meditating on the life you want to create. Picture yourself already living your dream. If you're aiming for financial freedom, don't dwell on the struggle. Instead, envision the abundance, peace of mind, and opportunities it brings. Dyer and others stress the importance of feeling as if you're already in that desired state. Now, onto Technique 4, word or affirmation meditation. This is a simple yet potent approach. Choose a word or phrase that sums up your goal, like wealth, health, or best-selling author. Write it down and put it where you'll see it daily. Spend a few minutes each day meditating on it. Let that word or phrase sink deep into your subconscious mind. Keep in mind, consistency is key. Pick 1 or 2 techniques that feel right for you and make them part of your daily routine. Visualizing is like working out a muscle. The more you do it, the stronger and more natural it becomes. But let's be real. Visualization might not bring instant results for everyone. There are a few common stumbling blocks that can get in the way of its effectiveness. Sometimes, we want something so badly that we visualize with desperation or anxiety. Ironically, this sends a negative message to our subconscious. Doubt and a lack of self-belief can also mess things up. If deep down you don't think you deserve success, or if you think it's too good to be true, that doubt will show up in your results. Watch out for negative thoughts like, "It'll never happen," or "I'm not good enough." When they sneak in, consciously swap them for positive affirmations. Even if you're not fully convinced at first, repeating them starts to change how you talk to yourself. Belief is key. You've got to truly believe not only that your goal is possible, but that it's already yours. You need to feel like it's coming to you, like the universe is on your side. It's not always easy, but having unwavering faith is crucial for making things happen. Remember what Joseph Murphy said, "Easy does it. Don't rush it. Trust the process." When you combine focused visualization with excitement and a deep sense of knowing, you create a powerful force that can transform your reality in amazing ways. I hope this video has shown you just how amazing your mind truly is. Visualization isn't some fairy tale. It's a proven tool, supported by both ancient wisdom and modern science. And remember, consistency is key. The more you practice, the easier it becomes, and the more incredible the results. Don't underestimate the power you have inside you. Start visualizing your best life today. If this message resonated with you, please give us a thumbs up, share this video, and subscribe to our channel for more tips on unlocking your full potential. Until next time, keep believing, keep visualizing, and never stop chasing your extraordinary dreams.